Hello there, friend. Come sit for a moment. You're just in time. The fire is warm, the chair is cozy, and there's plenty of room for you here. Tonight, we're taking a gentle walk through the year, all 12 months one by one. Each month carries birthdays, maybe yours, maybe someone you love. But each one also holds a quiet lesson worth remembering. Some months teach us to begin, some remind us to grow, some help us slow down, reflect, and feel thankful for where we are. As we move from season to season, listen closely. There's a cozy story waiting in every month and a small reminder that every birthday, every moment, matters. Whenever you join us, you're welcome. Let's begin together.
Hello, my name is Mr. Oliver, and I'm from the Magical Forest. January has 31 days. Plenty of time for fresh starts, quiet moments, and warm cups of something comforting. Winter teaches us how to slow down, how to listen, and how to begin again. And having a winter birthday has reminded me of something important. Even the coldest months carry warmth. So let me share something my birth month has taught me. When I was a young owl, I wanted everything right away. But one winter, I learned that waiting isn't wasted time. Some things are better when we don't rush them. This month prepares us quietly. Even when we can't see it yet, something new is already beginning. That's January. So remember to slow down and enjoy.
Well now, before we begin, I have just one important question for you. Is your birthday on the 28th or the 29th? Ah, so you're a leaper, are you? A leaper means born during a leap year. A leap year gives us one more day, February 29th, just to help the calendar keep up. Think of it as time saying, "Oops, let me fix that."
Let me introduce myself. I'm Saint Valentine, and February is a very special month to me. And then there's one very special day, so the 14th. Oh my, what a busy day that is. February 14th is about love. But love doesn't look the same for everyone. For some, love means hearts and cards. For others, it means family, friends, pets, kindness, or simply knowing someone is thinking of you. In the magical world and the human world, love comes in many shapes, and every single one of them counts. And remember, no matter the day, the year, or how you celebrate, old Saint Valentine always has love for you. No one gets left out on my watch. Kisses and much love. Happy birthday to my fabulous February friends. Enjoy your month.
Well now, hello there! Name's Grover, and welcome to the Enchanted Mountains. March is a special month, you see. It's when winter finally starts to loosen its grip, and the world stretches just enough to let spring peek in. If you were born in the magnificent month of March, this moment's for you. And if you weren't, grab a cup of green punch and have a seat anyway. Everyone's welcome here. And there's one day in March that's extra special. St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. St. Patrick believed in kindness, courage, and caring for others. That's why we remember him, and why the day is filled with green, good cheer, and a little bit of luck. March reminds us that change is coming, that brighter days are on the way, and there's plenty to look forward to. Here's to new beginnings, open hearts, and a magical month ahead. And a very happy birthday to all my wonderful Marchers.
April the squirrel sat high in the acorn tree, her tail flicking with excitement as spring burst through the magical forest. The season was in full force now, buds blooming, birds singing, and warm sunshine wrapping the trees in golden light. Beside her sat her new friend Fiona, quietly nibbling on a seed. "Oh, Fiona, April is the best month," April said happily. "It has 30 whole days to explore, celebrate, and try new things. The flowers wake up, the air smells fresh, and everything feels like it's starting over. Even the trees seem happier." Fiona smiled softly but didn't say much. April, her bright eyes noticing the quiet. "Hey, what's wrong?" she asked gently. Fiona looked down at her paws. "My birthday is in April too," she said, "but I don't have enough friends to have a party. It's usually just me and my parents." April's eyes widened, not with sadness but with an idea. "Then you can have your birthday party with me," she said with joy. Fiona blinked. "Are you sure?" she asked, hopeful but unsure. April nodded proudly. "When my family first moved to the magical forest, we didn't know anyone either. But through the kindness of others opening their hearts, we were made to feel at home." She smiled warmly. "Now I want to do the same for you." Fiona's face lit up brighter than the spring sun. And right there in the acorn tree, with spring in full bloom all around them, April and Fiona shared a happy thought. If anyone else out there who is feeling lonely and left out, you are also invited to share your birthday with them too. Happy April birthday!
Hello there, magical friends. It's me, Mayor Bumble, from the town of Honey. And today feels extra special because it's the month of May. May is a gentle month with 31 days filled with blooming flowers, warmer breezes, and hearts that seem just a little bit softer than usual. It's also a birthday month for someone very dear to us, our little brown cuddle bear, Pip. This morning, Pip was standing quietly inside the Honey gift store right here in the town of Honey. He looked around at all the shiny things and smiled because he knew something important. Yes, May is his birthday month, but it's also something else, Mother's Day. Now, Mother's Day is a very big deal in the human world, but I can tell you, magical friends, it's just as important in the magical world too. Pip wanted to find something special for his mama bear. The only trouble was, Pip didn't have much honey money. He looked up at me with those big, thoughtful eyes, and I leaned down and whispered, "Pip, the best gifts don't always come from a store. Sometimes the very best gifts are made from the heart." And oh, did Pip listen. He hurried home and decided to make his mama bear something all his own. First, he needed a vase. So Pip went to Mama Bear's favorite place, the Give Some, Get Something store, right here in the town of Honey. Pip reached into his bag, took out one of his old baseball gloves, and proudly placed it on the counter. The store clerk smiled, nodded kindly, and in return handed Pip the most beautiful vase. Next, Pip trotted out into the fields. He picked the prettiest flowers he could find, bright, colorful, and full of springtime joy. When Pip gave the flowers to Mama Bear, placed gently in the vase, her eyes filled with happiness, she hugged Pip tight and her smile said everything. Later that day, Pip came to me and said something I'll never forget. He said, "Mayor Bumble, even though it's my birthday month, giving my mama bear her gift was the best present I could ever receive." And magical friends, that's something worth remembering. It's not always about the gifts we get on our special day. Sometimes the greatest gift is the one we give. So to all my May birthday friends, happy birthday. And to all the wonderful mamas, happy Mother's Day. Keep unlocking the magic. And never forget, there's always room for kindness in the town of Honey.
Hi friends, it's me, Bella. In the human world, Father's Day is celebrated in many months. March, June, September, even November. But here in the town of Honey, they celebrate their Papa Bears on the third Sunday in June. And June isn't just for Papa Bears, it's also for magical June birthdays, floating across 30 wonderful days. In the Northern Hemisphere and in the magical world, June welcomes the beginning of summer, with longer days and warmer sunshine. And around June 21st, the summer solstice arrives, the longest day of the year. So grab your coolers, fire up the barbecue grills, and let the fun begin. Because summer starts here, in the town of Honey, and we're wishing everyone born in the month of June a very happy birthday.
Well now, look at that. We've just journeyed through the first 6 months of our year together. From winter whispers to the beginning of summer sunshine, each month brought its own cozy little story. But before I go, I'd like you to enjoy a few bonus stories from the Magical Storytime Vault. I'm your host, Mayor Bumble, and I'll see you next time as we continue our 12 months, 12 cozy stories. Until then, MJ Gang, keep unlocking the magic.
Oh, relax. Take a deep breath. And know this moment is just for you, our MJ Gang. Close your eyes and let the magic begin.
Have you ever stood near a waterfall and wondered if something was hidden behind it? Not just rocks or moss, but something magical? Well, nestled deep in the enchanted realm, there is a waterfall so tall that clouds nap on its edge and moonlight dances down its stream. It's called the Whispering Vale, and only once a year, when the moon cries silver tears, does its secret shimmer into view. A brave little squirrel named Thistle had always heard the legends. Her grandpa used to whisper, "Behind the veil lives a kingdom of light and laughter, but you must listen to the water, not just watch it." One night, after a dream about floating music notes and a glowing map under her pillow, which, by the way, is very unusual, Thistle decided it was time to find out if the stories were true. Thistle walked through moon-drenched meadows, past snoring frogs and sleepy fireflies, until she reached the Whispering Vale. The waterfall roared with a hush-hush secret. "Find the note that doesn't belong," it seemed to say. Suddenly, Thistle heard it. A single musical note out of tune, tucked inside the roar. She followed it, touched a smooth stone beneath it, and whoosh! The waterfall parted like curtains on a grand stage. Behind the waterfall was Aquaria, the kingdom beneath the waterfall. It sparkled with upside-down towers made of pearl and glass. The fish danced in spirals, jellyfish floated like chandeliers, and bubbles laughed, yes, laughed, when you passed by. The queen of Aquaria, a shimmering eel named Leonora, greeted Thistle warmly. "You followed the music," she said. "Few ever do. Most only see the water. You heard it. That means your heart holds wonder." Thistle spent what felt like forever sipping seafoam tea with Eleonora, hearing stories of sunken starboats and treasure-collecting turtles. But time flows differently beneath waterfalls. When she returned, only one blink had passed. Now, every year, Thistle returns, always on the night the moon weeps silver tears. And if you're ever near the Whispering Vale and hear a strange musical note that doesn't belong, maybe it's your turn to discover the kingdom beneath the waterfall.
Shh! Can you keep a secret, MJ Gang? I snuck off to mix a few special potions for the magical forest. But I am still right here with you, watching and having fun. I hope you enjoyed our first story, The Kingdom Beneath the Waterfall. Now, on to the next, The Lantern of Forgotten Wishes.
Good evening, little wishmakers and curious hearts. It's me, Morning, assistant keeper of scrolls, spells, and sparkling secrets in the Magical Cave. Now, what I'm about to tell you is not in the books. This story comes from beyond the shelves, from the edge of a forgotten land, where a tiny lantern floats quietly through the skies, holding the lost wishes of children who never stopped believing. And tonight, one of those wishes is about to come true. At the edge of a forgotten land floats a lantern, tiny, quiet, always glowing. They call it the Lantern of Forgotten Wishes. It holds wishes that were whispered too softly, or abandoned too soon, but not because they weren't beautiful. No, simply because the world grew too noisy. Inside that lantern lived a single wish. It wasn't grand, not for a castle or treasure or power. It was the wish to be remembered. The wish that would mean something to something or someone. Long ago, someone had whispered it into the sky during a moment of heartache, then gone on with life, never realizing the wish had taken shape. That's what wishes do, you know. They form, they wait, and they hope someone comes looking. That wish, small and glowing like a golden tear, drifted within the lantern for ages. It watched stars form, clouds pass, dreams fade, but it never gave up. And then, something stirred. The wind carried a name, Willow. Not a girl, not a wizard, but a feeling, the memory of a moment when the wish was made. And the lantern, hearing it, began to rise, higher than ever before. It glowed brighter than the moon, and the stars noticed. One by one, they blinked and followed the lantern's path, lighting the skies with hope. The forgotten wish wasn't forgotten anymore, because someone, somewhere, had whispered something again. Something that sounded like love, like remembering, like maybe that wish still matters. And so, the Lantern of Forgotten Wishes still floats. But now, it's not alone. It's followed by dozens more. New wishes, found wishes, hopeful ones, silly ones, all drifting softly through the sky. If you ever see a single light gliding above the clouds on a quiet night, don't look away. It might just be a wish. Yours, mine, or one that's been waiting a very long time.
Hello, MJ Gang. Mayor Bumble here, one of your favorite cuddle bears. For our little town, the town of Honey, I am the keeper of time, secrets, and, well, doors like this one. What looks like an old clock door is actually something much more curious, a secret built long ago by a very clever clockmaker, one who built more than clocks. He built a door to a realm where time itself waits for someone brave enough to open it. And who knows, maybe that someone is you. So come along now, and listen to this tale called The Clockmaker's Secret Door. Wind your courage tight and open your ears, because this next story ticks with magic. A long time ago, before I was even a cub, there lived a brilliant clockmaker named Elder Wimble Gearloft. He wasn't just good at building clocks. No, he was good at building time. You see, Elder Wimble believed time was more than seconds and hours. He believed it was a feeling, a rhythm, a song, a secret that only the quietest hearts could hear. He built clocks that chimed dreams into the air. He made pocket watches that told you when to say hello and when to forgive. But his greatest creation wasn't a clock at all. Can you guess? It was a door. Hidden behind the bell tower and locked with a golden gear, the clockmaker's secret door wasn't meant to be opened with a key. It only opened with timing. Yes, you heard that right, timing. You had to knock on the door at the exact moment your heart was ready. Now, most cuddle bears never even noticed it. They walked by too busy, too rushed, too tangled in their honeydews and honey must-dos. But one day, a little cuddle bear named Pip, yes, the very same Pip who's friends with Bella, was wandering the town with a broken watch in his paw. Pip had found the watch in an old drawer. It didn't tick. It didn't talk. But it had the tiniest engraving on the back. It said, "Wait for the right moment." Now, Pip wasn't looking for adventure. He just wanted to fix the watch. But something about that door, it called to him. So he stood in front of it, held up the watch, and just as the sun hit the tallest tooth on the town hall roof, he knocked. The door creaked and opened. Behind it was not a room, but a corridor made of ticking air and swinging pendulums. The floor was soft like clouds. The ceiling spun like a clock face. Pip stepped in. And what did he find? MJ gang. He found time, moments that had gotten lost, conversations that were never finished, laughter that had been left behind. He walked through memories, his own and others. He saw his first leaf pile jump. He heard his grandmother's voice telling him to be brave. He even saw a future moment where he made someone else smile just by listening. And at the very end of the corridor, on a pedestal of glowing wood and gold, was a clock, one that had never ticked before. It was Pip's broken watch, repaired. Only this time it didn't tell time, it felt it. It pulsed with every heartbeat, every laugh, every quiet breath. Pip held on to the now repaired watch, and the door suddenly behind him closed. He wasn't afraid. He knew the door would open again when someone else's heart was ready. Pip walked home through the town, his little watch glowing warm in his paw. From that day forward, Pip always knew when the right moment arrived, not because of the watch, but because of what he learned behind the door. So if you're ever walking through the town of honey and you feel like something is waiting just for you, stop. Listen. You might just be standing in front of the clockmaker's secret door, and who knows, maybe your moment is now.